Welcome.
For stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Humble
broadcast.
In the trees.
Yes, studio in the trees.
Studio in the trees.
And it's Thursday night. It is. The weekend. And weekend goings-ons this program.
And there's even a little bit of news before
There is a little bit of
weekend
news.
update,
Yes,
isn't there?
actually, there's a little bit of news from our friends at the Calaveras
There we go.
Enterprise. Yes, they reported today that John Brophy, the Calaveras County Superintendent of Schools, received a 2007 Champions Award from the County Superintendent's organization that represents the 58 counties in California.
Uh-huh.
And apparently he was selected because he's a champion of all sorts of kids programs, but in particular for his efforts to promote the California Academic Decathlon, both locally and statewide. So congratulations, John. And this is an elected position.
Oh, it is?
Uh-huh. Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Yes, just a little tidbit, little trivia tidbit for you. So it's nice to see one of our local people being recognized on a statewide level.
And you guys have worked together on little broadcasts and at
yes,
times
the
and
elections
stuff like that.
broadcasts, exactly. And he works with the mentoring program and all sorts of things in the county. And his daughters have both been Miss Calaveras.
I think so. So now he has
He's in
good genes.
Exactly.
Plus,
good parental skills with his wife, of course.
Okay, a little bit of CCWD news. The Groundwater Management Plan 2007 Update Public Review Draft is now
there's
available.
A mouthful for you.
And if you're going to the pinetree.net after the broadcast, we'll probably have that up there, a little bit later. So that is it is a light and thin 212 pages.
Just 212 for your reading pleasure.
For your reading pleasure. So if you want to weigh in and read the weighty document on groundwater management in Calaveras County, or the proposed.
It's a draft.
It's a draft.
So, yes.
But have a read. It will be up there.
These are actually
soon.
sort of interesting.
See, Sarah likes this stuff.
I do like this
She's a policy
stuff.
wonk.
I do like this stuff. Because the management plan actually guides development to a certain degree.
Right.
See, so you have to take that into account. So if you're interested in development in the county...
Because you kind of need water to have development, right?
That's right. According to the California State Legislature a couple of years ago, you have to have an identified water source before you can start building. And the management plan does that.
That does that. And since we did our Calaveras Enterprise plug, now we're going to plug another of our competitors.
Right.
Now, we think this is kind of neat because it's on the jail issue, and it shows that this issue has interest, interest outside of the county.
Beyond county
News
borders.
10, we were in San Andreas, and we saw a News 10 vehicle putting around town. First, we saw him over at the government center, and then we saw him doing
Which you quickly followed.
They were doing man on the street interviews, and we thought, okay.
Did they interview you, John?
No, they didn't interview me. They wouldn't want. I wouldn't be a good interview. But anyway, kind of an interesting thing is they were here and they did a jail tour. Talked to some of the inmates, and also did some man on the streets and see if they think it'll pass and that type of stuff.
So they were doing a story on Measure J.
Measure J, a
which
Measure
is up
J
for
story.
election next week.
And they're going to run that on the real nightly news broadcasts from Sacramento, right?
The alternative.
The alternative,
yes. To your local broadcast.
To your local, and we're glad that you're here with us locally. But just to let you know that there's going to be, they're going to have that as a web piece as well. So that tour and everything will be up as a web short on their site on news10.net.
That's very cool. Who did they send out? Who was the reporter?
I didn't catch. I should have.
Okay.
And that is...
Yes.
I was remiss.
You were remiss.
Yes.
Okay.
I was
and
being...
if you want to see a more local take on it, we have Inside View with myself interviewing Sheriff Dennis Downham on the site as well.
And are they running that on
pretty
Channel
detailed.
7, repeating that one?
Unfortunately, on Channel 7,
They
I thought
are.
you meant on
They're-
News 10. No, unfortunately on News 10 they are not running my interview with Sheriff Dennis Townham. But they are, my understanding is that they will be running it on Channel 7.
Okay.
again. So you can take a look-see.
And I guess while we're feeling in a mode of, in the jail mode and crime mode.
Yes.
We're in Hoyt Elkins from the Union Democrat wrote a nice piece on, this is the, you may recall, and we had some stuff on our site on it as well, about the weapons and where the man had a small arsenal.
Yes.
I think, or enough to arm a private army or
That's
something
right.
like that. There's a piece on he's going to be facing 60-year-old applicant is facing additional charges from the DA, and it looks like he will face additional charges from ATF as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. It looks like are prepping for additional charges, so we may end up having some federal charges as well.
And he did. He had a multitude of different types of firearms, which of course bring in different jurisdictions.
Yeah, and he had lots of different ways to maim and injure people, didn't he? He had
That's
all
right.
kinds of
And different ways to get the different federal, state, and
yeah.
local jurisdictions
So yeah,
on
so
him.
he was he was spreading the wealth, so to speak, as far as
Oh, how that all goes, yeah. Okay. So when will that happen, or is it just they've charged him with more?
I believe so.
More.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he may have some additional ATF charges, federal charges as well.
Okay, so they're investigating it as well.
Yeah,
Okay, wow. Interesting crime news.
interesting crime news.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
So
there
you
was
have anything else over
there?
there?
Was something else. There's something else. I know it. What was it?
For our lighter stories are the something else's that we're looking
That's
at
true.
right now.
All right.
But
What was it?
nothing heavy. Okay.
All right. I know we missed something, but if I think of it, my small little brain, if it comes to it,
We'll ping pong back
we'll
to
ping
it.
pong into it.
But at this point, let's look at the fall color.
Let's do it. Oh, fall color. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
And these are some of the shots just little shots that we've taken over the
Around.
past. Yeah. And like this one is actually, maybe a hard time. This one is actually of the Starbucks parking lot. There's Starbucks
Yes.
right there in the middle. And these we're getting quite a few tree tube entries as well from viewers.
Yes.
This is a
Well, there's
this
just
one.
beautiful fall color out there now.
Yeah, this is the ones that your humble. I shot these.
That humble just got
Yeah,
shot right out of
anyway.
there. Yeah.
I'm not a photographer, but this one is the Vines in downtown Murphys, which we thought was kind of a cool shot. And what was couple of these we've shown on the site before, but then there's that same wide shot of that very same tree. Then more trees, more vines, more stuff, and I think there was the
That
one
was in Murphy's as
Murphy's
well.
as well. And where is now this one is just a brightly colored tree, just lots of just intense color. And some of you may have seen this fall there's been some of these trees are so intense you just have to stop
That's
and look
right.
at them. It's just let's see, there's a couple interesting ones here. We showed that one before. That was the
Forest Meadows Gatehouse.
now this one was a local farm, and I thought that one
One's nice.
isn't that?
Yeah,
I
a lot
mean,
of
the
different
contrast, a
colors in
lot
that
of the
one.
different layers to that one. We drove by that one a couple days ago, and all the leaves are completely gone now. And this was the pumpkins at the
That was at the Mark Twain St. Joseph's
thrift store.
thrift store.
Yeah, this
See,
is,
they,
and this
they
is
set
their
up
display,
a really
and it's,
nice
and it's
pumpkin
gone
display.
now.
Well, yes, because
Yeah.
Halloween was
Halloween's
Wednesday.
over. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and that was one in front of Chatham.
Now, do you
And-
have the Halloween photos up, don't you?
We do from last night.
Yes. Let's show our viewers those
The Halloween photos. Okay.
and then
All right.
we'll get to telling you what to do.
Okay. Can I do? There's one more here. I gotta
he's-
find.
He's looking.
I gotta find one more. Where is it?
It's
All right, now this is one that I don't think we'd shown before, that some people, if they're in different parts of the county, they may not have seen. A couple last week before the leaves fell, by
Yes.
the Calaveras Ranger Station, there's a tree that's right in front.
That's right in front of the building.
That it usually colors late, but when it colors, it's just really intense and pretty. So that's the tree right in front of the Ranger District.
That's right.
So that's
just on Highway 4.
yeah. And the last little,
Oh, that's a nice one with the American flag.
yeah, I thought that was kind of a nice little fitting one. Where's one last little one here? Now this one,
He just can't stop.
you know where this one is? That's at the Byway. The Arnold Byway
Oh,
is that
okay.
little road that takes off, and this is all the color that was
Just
there
right
at
there,
some point in time.
which becomes a staging area for the 4th of July parade.
Yeah. So
Okay, Halloween photos. It was crowded at Rocky
it was.
Hill.
It was very, and we also got some from the Fichtners too.
Oh, very nice.
In fact, theirs are prettier. People sent them in of them carving pumpkins with their kids,
Oh,
and this is
very
nice.
cool.
So if you have photos that you want to share,
Yes,
family vacation photos, anything, we will.
we'll show them.
Yeah, pumpkin carving with the Fichtners. Here we go. Yeah.
There we go.
And they had some really nice shots. Where was a couple of the? Oh, we'll sneak forward here a touch more. Where
Just a
was?
little bit more.
I think if we lost our audience.
We may have lost
We
our
may
audience.
have lost our audience. All right, we
I
don't
think
want to
we
do
should
that.
go to the Rocky Hill photos.
Okay, see that was a
Because-
nice one.
Yeah, but that's awfully dark. We know you can't see that. We do know that.
Oh, my Rocky Hill ones are
Dark too.
kind of dark a little bit as well.
Well, we'll show
So,
them.
all right,
And
here
then
we
we'll go to the tell you
Now,
what to
Rocky
question.
Hill. Do you want to tell? I mean, how many people do you think were out there last night?
Look like thousands.
Thousands.
Thousands of people.
This
because
is probably.
it's a rotation of people. That's what's amazing.
Yeah,
There's this
this
rotation
is
of
the-
people.
You know, and this is, I know we're hometown, yay, go Calaveras County and stuff.
Yeah.
But this truly is, they
It's-
block it off, they have volunteer sheriffs there, it's a safe environment. Most of the
They have
candy's donated.
That's right. They have the fire department handing out the glow in
Little
the dark
glow
bracelets,
things,
and so you can keep track of your children.
And here's some of the little revelers. There's
Yes.
ninjas and Elvis, for lack of
Yes.
a better,
Little Power
little
Rangers,
princesses and
ninjas.
is.
There were a
Yeah,
lot of
there's all
ninjas out
kinds of
there.
stuff. There were lots of ninjas, and also, what I think one of the things in little lawn decorations.
People decorate their houses.
It's like
and
Christmas.
It's like amazing, the lengths
Only-
they go to.
Like Christmas in a macabre kind of.
Macabre, yes. Nevermore, nevermore.
Yeah. And I think there was the one that I wanted to show people of. No, there's lawn decorations, but where's the one? There we go.
There we go. Now there's
Let's do a print view of
household
this
that
one.
actually decorates these amazing pumpkins every single year.
Yeah.
They carve them.
And I don't even want to imagine the hours.
Yeah, to put into this.
Because they have all kinds of different designs, faces that are recognizable. It is just absolute. And they basically
amazing.
have, I mean, how many did you think they had? 30 or 40?
30 or 40, the very least. I
Yeah,
imagine.
I mean, it's really
amazing.
a very nice piece.
Yes.
And we also have video, but it's
It's
kind of
dark.
night shot video, but it's kind of fun to watch. So if you want to see that, and that I think probably not only one of the biggest, I mean that has to be one of the biggest neighborhood,
Yes.
not only in the county, but there's probably
yeah,
at least in this county.
At least
right?
in this county. That's
Yeah.
what I would think.
Well, I mean, there's more people there than were in Haight-Ashbury, right? Isn't that
We don't know where they went. Did you find out?
And we were joking because they because of the
In San
ruckus.
Francisco,
I think that's a nice little ending shot up
Yes.
there of our.
They sort of said to the revelers, the typical Halloween revelers in San Francisco, you cannot revel.
It's a fitting when he uses
And
our
so
background for the rest
we
of the
were
news.
sort
What do
of
you think?
yes, yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
there we go.
And
All
I
right.
think we were all sort of wondering where they would end up reveling, and I have not spoken to anyone in San Francisco, so I can't tell you where they.
And I don't
reveled.
think it was Rocky Hill.
I don't think so.
No, just
no.
because these were mostly
Thank
youngsters.
God.
Mostly
It
little
was not.
youngsters.
Yes, all the little guys. So, a safe and sane house.
Safe and
Halloween.
sane.
Oh, we're not keeping it on the picture?
Well, I got to get to the calendar, otherwise I won't have anything to. I won't know what to say.
Okay.
Otherwise, I won't know what
to say. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Well, I'll start off with Friday.
You got it.
Friday.
All right.
Nanette Class's display at the Harbinger Gallery is still going on. And that actually began last weekend, and it will be displayed at the Harbinger in Arnold until November 30th. And she is an artist who has actually, she's local now, but she didn't start out as local apparently. And she's a very, very good artist.
Very good. And if you've seen some of her works, I guess if you've been into
They're
the
up in
firewood, and you've
Murphy's.
seen the giant dogs and but I think this is more of a progression of work. You know,
Yes.
it's a completely different look.
It's a different, I guess a different basis is what you'd call it. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's known for sort of depicting exterior shots or exterior pieces, and this particular show is sort of her emotional interior coming out.
She's lucky.
Stream of consciousness, except instead of writing, it's
You
painting.
know why she's lucky?
Why is she lucky?
She has an interior. consciousness.
You're just a blank spot.
Yeah, it's just a drab gray.
Yes, we just stick with your exterior, John. Yes.
Which is drab and gray as well. So.
But anyway, if you have a chance, she calls her new body of work intuitive because it is coming from the inside out. Yes. So, and tomorrow night, Bret Hart versus the Amador, live streamed
on the web on thepinetree.net and also right here on Channel 7.
Exactly. You have a whole crew going out with you tomorrow?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think it's Joe Aquilina is going to be on camera.
Oh, very nice.
Yours truly manning the keyboard, and it's not musical keyboard. It's the physical keyboard.
The IT, the computer version.
Yeah, this is a different type of broadcasting. Normally you have like the satellite trucks. Now we just have nerds and laptops.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
that's the way news is going.
I'm the designated nerd for tomorrow night.
Okay, so JV starts at 5:30. Varsity starts at 7:30. And you should go up and say hi to the boys up there.
Yeah.
As they're doing their little webcast.
Yeah.
And cablecast. Yes.
And we will be doing the big game next week and next Friday night from Calaveras High.
Oh, very nice.
So we will be taking our live broadcast on the road up north a few paces. And this one, it's interesting. If... should be a busy game.
Busy game, different crowd.
Both teams have excellent offenses.
That's right.
They can score points at will, so it will be
It'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
It'll be a challenge. And then Saturday, actually, Calaveras Genealogical Society's Fall Workshop from 8:45 to 3 p.m. at the Murphy's Family History Center, which is 400 Bret Hart Drive. I believe it's located in the Mormon Church there. And the cost is $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Includes a box lunch. And
a box lunch?
A box lunch.
Wow.
That always sounds exciting.
It
box
does.
lunch. It really does. It's put on by the Calaveras Genealogical Society. And should be really interesting if you want to research your history, your personal family history.
Did you get good lunches from your mom when you were got box lunches or bag lunches as a kid?
I liked getting school lunches.
Ooh. I hope her mother isn't listening because that is kind of
No, I actually preferred school lunches.
So you preferred school lunches to mom's cooking?
I did. I never liked carrying a lunchbox or a lunch bag.
Oh, you just want to travel light.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I'm still that way.
Yeah, you just want to
actually.
travel light. It's the...
And what about you?
I usually like my mom's lunches. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I usually like those, but occasionally we would get an odd sandwich.
What? Oh.
Because I was raised primarily a vegetarian. There was one time that this one took, the run-of-the-mill peanut butter and jelly, egg salad, the normal stuff. Then I had one that was cottage cheese and olive.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not that it was bad.
Just
but,
the thought of it.
But it was actually on a dark rye, so it had kind of that little, kind of that cream cheesy dark rye. So it actually tastes, But if you want to be in the 5th grade and get heckled,
Oh,
okay, you can never live down a cottage cheese and olive sandwich.
were they still talking about when you were a senior
You're
in high
just
school?
dead. You know, I mean, for at least a few weeks, it's like, oh, what do you got in your lunch, John? So,
But was it tasty?
not bad.
It sounds like it
Cottage
could be
cheese
tasty.
and olive. It's not a bad gig. You know, not
Cottage cheese and olive.
yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of cottage cheese and olive, the 22nd annual Christmas in the Country Craft Fair and Bake Sale. Saturday, November, it's the 24th. It's the wrong day. You're ahead of me. Oops. I'm sorry.
It's like Back to the
Never
Future.
mind.
Forward to the
Yes,
future.
never
Okay.
mind. As we were. There's a reason you skipped that one, huh?
Yeah. We'll tell you about it in a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
in a couple of weeks, yeah.
Anyway, 6 p.m. Saturday, wine and cheese pairings at Irish Vineyards. Famous for their apricot wine, which neither one of us have tasted.
And
I've
we
heard
would
it's very
assume
good.
that it's not cottage cheese.
Exactly.
That they're pairing it with.
French cheese.
French cheese. Mm-hmm. Yes.
The event begins at 6 p.m. and ends at 8 p.m. And it's only $10 a person for non-wine club members. Members are free. And you can call to reserve your space at the winery. 736-1299 is the number. And it says here, learn how to pair cheese and wine together. And you can buy your holiday wines for discounts.
Very nice.
So that's Irish Vineyards.
All right. Mm-hmm. Going back up over to San Andreas area.
That's right.
We have moon
We're
shadows.
crisscrossing the county today.
Moon shadows at Blue House Bistro. First and foremost, boo. Mm-hmm. Happy Halloween, everyone. And now time to say thanks so much for making our music series a huge hit. We hope to make it for one more of these fine performances. Pumpkin Ale is here. So they have November Stories, November Series, Moon Shadows, acoustic guitar, harmonic vocal duo playing oldies, folk, popular tunes from Eric Clapton, the Beatles, Tracy Chapman, and Bonnie Raitt, and more.
And the Blue House Bistro is located at 486 West St. Charles Street in San Andreas, and it says they are a fine dining restaurant nestled in a park-like foothill setting.
And they've done a wonderful job renovating that
Where are
building.
they?
It's on the right-hand side as you're going north from in downtown past the the county
you
government
pass the
center and
government
everything else.
center and all that.
And they've done just a wonderful job doing the renovations and stuff.
So
on
it's
it.
actually on Highway 49.
On Highway 49.
Was it the house that had the bathtub in the front?
It may have been. I don't remember.
You may not remember.
But I think
that.
they're going to fill a nice niche. I think because San Andreas needed another upscale evening dining place. They
That's
have the house on the other side that does the great breakfasts and lunches.
And lunches,
Yeah.
and the house on the other side. Otherwise known as the Pickle Patch.
Yes,
Boy, if you want to see politicos at work,
that's it.
you go there.
The Power Pickle.
The power of the pickle. And on Sunday, actually, the net classes display is still on at the Harbinger Gallery, but it's a very quiet Sunday. It's a light Sunday. So, there you have it.
I think everybody's kind of gearing up, girding their loins for the holiday sprint.
It is the threshold
'Cause
gateway
once
to
we
the
start
holidays.
down
Once
all
you
the
start,
events, you got Festival of Trees, you got all the other stuff. It's the
this is the
you're
weekend
just-
where you just need to relax. Yes,
maybe next weekend too. A little bit of Veterans Day, kind of a little bit
that's
of light.
right.
And then it's the holiday sprint clear through New Year's,
yeah.
right?
Yes, that's
It is.
when everything starts really gearing up and happening, and it's busy. It's
Busy.
busy for everybody. So you want a little bit of state news?
Let's do it.
Actually, we should go to. I'll
Are
give
we go to
you,
weather?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
we
I'll
better go
give
to
you
weather.
one headline. 1/3 of voters in California for Clinton, another third solidly against her in state field polls indicate.
And there's a
San
lot.
Francisco Chronicle.
Whew. And it's
There's a lot
if
going
you
on.
followed up on this was the first real Democratic debate that got nasty. This
Yeah,
one,
they did.
they actually scored some points. They went for some body blows against Hillary, and I think they actually landed a couple because, from a perspective, I don't know if you've been following it all, but she had some waffling issues on the New York driver's license issue for illegal immigrants that I think had some
fallout.
We haven't heard the last from this, so I wouldn't necessarily say there's blood in the water on the Democratic side yet, but I think there's some potential to make this more of a race.
Yes, definitely. Well, it always has been a race.
They've just been trying to portray it as not one.
Exactly. That's the thing with politics is you never know.
No, you never know.
Either who's going to jump in or who's going to win. So, anyway, Arnold weather. Friday, 65 degrees. And Saturday, 69 degrees. Sunday, 69 degrees. Sunny all 3 days.
Bear Valley, tonight a low of 39 degrees. A high of 60, a low of 36 tomorrow night. 65 on Saturday and 68 on Sunday. So really nice high country temps.
Murphy's weather, sunny with a high of 77 on Friday. Saturday, a high of 80 degrees. And Sunday, a high of 80 degrees, sunny.
And Angels Camp. Angels Camp. Low of 47 tonight, high of 74 tomorrow, 76 on Saturday, and 77 on Sunday.
Wow. And let me get
and this is,
I'll go to Valley Springs.
And I'll go to Bangor, Maine.
Bangor, Maine. Okay, Valley Springs. Friday, 74 degrees, sunny. Saturday, 77 degrees, and Sunday, 76 degrees. Sunny all 3 days.
And for our loyal web viewer in Bangor, Maine, tonight it is 57 degrees, or today it was 57 degrees and raining, 31 degrees tonight, 49 and 28 tomorrow, 44 and 29 on Saturday, and 47 and 29 on Sunday. Bit chilly.
It's a little chilly
it's
back
warmer
there.
in Bear Valley than Bangor, Maine.
It is than in Bangor, Maine. Wow.
Yeah.
And Copperopolis, Friday, 74 degrees, Saturday, 76 degrees, and Sunday, 75 degrees. Sunny all 3 days.
Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it, and have a great weekend. Go out and play and
just
do
enjoy
that kind
yourself.
of stuff. And we'll see you Monday night.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.